up, y'all? Welcome back to Make a 5-Star. Now, first of all, let's get into this. Deshae had two fights? One was like a sparring fight or just a quick fight at DDG's house. They were just like fun boxing or whatever. But Deshae slipped up and hit DDG in his face. He kind of denied that he did, but it was clear. He hit him and you heard it. Okay? So from that, then DDG and Deshae was doing like a little sparring and stuff throughout certain videos. Then it came up to a fight. They had an actual fight. All right. Deshae and DDG went at it. I mean, Deshae was, for his short self, he was really throwing some punches. He was doing his thing. But DDG won. Okay, won that fight. So now Deshae goes to Atlanta. Well, now Deshae got in, of course, he fought Cinco. So they said Cinco won that fight. But for some reason, I feel like Deshae won that fight. To be honest with you, the fight between Cinco and Deshae, I don't know. I just feel like Deshae won that. Although Cinco was good, I just feel like Deshae got some really good hits in there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Comment down below who you think won that fight. But then Deshae had fought, who did he fight after that? Who did Deshae fight after that? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, fast forward now, he's in Atlanta. And this big guy, seeing here, this big guy going to punk him down. Like, I'm about to beat you up. Like, I'm really about to fight you. I'm about to knock you out. Guy was talking all that smack. Big dude guy. Everything talking all that smack. Anyway, Deshae, he got with that guy. That guy was out of breath. He was laying on the ground. He almost passed out. It was just too funny. I was cracking up because the guy was just loud, talking about how much he going to knock him out. Deshae can't get with him. He was loud throughout the video, just loud. And I was like, wow, if Deshae beat this man, it's going to be so funny because he's a big dude and he's talking all this smack. But yes, and behold, if you didn't go see that fight, guys, I'm telling you, I'm putting you on. Go watch it. It's too funny. I mean, it is just hilarious because they say the loudest one with the loudest mouth sometimes be the one to get knocked down. But anyway, go watch that video. It happened. I mean, Deshae did his thing on that. Okay, so he won that fight. So now he's with Brooklyn now, and they at their mother's new home. And let me just say, even though I did do a video about their mom's cooking and everything, that's my opinion. I just didn't like it. But anyway, kudos to her and her new environment. She's out in Atlanta. She seems to be vibing with these people. They seem to be vibing with her because really her friends in LA, well, her so-called friends and people that she was like DDG mom and other people, they wasn't really hanging with her tough like that. To be honest with you, they wasn't really hanging with her tough. DDG mother was not really hanging with her like that. I mean, and she's in the age bracket of DDG mom, but she's messing with a young guy, and then she was hanging out with Dub's wife, hanging out with younger crowds and stuff. DDG mom is a grown. I'm not saying Deshae mom isn't grown, but I'm saying she's a grown woman. She's mature, real mature. She's not. She's with a man her age. She probably don't have anything in common with, to be honest, Deshae's mom. So there you go. And so anyway, her friends thing was dwindling down. But anyway, she seemed to have people out there in Atlanta vibing with her. Okay, so now Deshae and Brooklyn is out there visiting their mom and everything. And now look like they really getting Atlanta-fied. They really, feeling Atlanta right now. So that's what's up. And kudos to Deshae mom, for bringing people together, and Mike doing his thing out there, filming or whatever, getting gigs and stuff like that. That's what's up. It's all about elevation, and they're doing it. They are doing it. I mean, she saw where something wasn't good for her in LA anymore, and she moved on, and I have to give it to her. I mean, that was confidence. That was that was a mature and great decision on her behalf, I feel. So anyway, now Deshae and Nicole. Now Deshae and Brooklyn is in Brooklyn is questioning him in this video, putting him sort of in the hot seat. Okay. So then they get on the topic about boxing. And so Deshae and Brooklyn feels though that Deshae can really get at DDG now. They feel as though that it will be a good fight. And so Deshae came out and said, he was like, I feel like I will really piece him. I was like, whoa. You in LA? I mean, you in Atlanta now. You big Deshae now, huh? You big Deshae. So anyway, he said he feel like he'll be able to piece DDG. Well, if you don't know what piecing is, that means get with him, hurt him. That's what peace is. Like, you will hurt him. Like, you'll fight him, you will hurt him, right? Okay, so now you feel like you can beat DDG? Well, let me just say my opinion about it. I can say this. It will not be the last. It will not be like the last fight that him and DDG had. Deshae has gotten his weight up. Deshae has been training. Deshae is now looking good in the boxing ring. Now, I don't know what DDG has been doing. He's been in his love circle or whatever, and he's been bonding with his mermaid, which is all well and good. But will he be able to beat Deshae in a boxing match? Now that Deshae is so big, got all these muscles, cop diesel, you know what I'm saying? Would DDG be able to would DDG be able to handle Deshae now? Will the tables turn? Will Deshae win? What you guys think? I know for a fact it will be a good fight. The reason why is because Deshae has grown up. He doesn't look like he'll be anxious in a ring again. Sometimes when you're anxious, when you be getting into a fight, if you're anxious, a lot of anxious people lose because they're not really thinking. They're just going off of emotions, and they're not stabilizing their brain to focus on the task at hand. And so, that being said, the more calmer person is able to focus on what their next move is, and they will be able to focus on the skill. And so, Deshae looks like he's more calm. Even when that guy was yelling off at the mouth, I was like, don't look like that guy's going to win anything. Deshae was like, okay. He was real calm. He stayed focused, and he focused on the task at hand, and he won. Now, with that being said, when DDG and Deshae fought, DDG was more focused. Deshae was on the nervous side, anxious side. You could see it all in the ring. But DDG was more focused on the task at hand. So there you go. So when you all nervous and all everything, and you all got this mouth, and sometimes that ain't the way to go. Quietness is the best kept secret of it all. Anyway, I don't know. That will be a good fight. Will DDG do it? For some reason, it's saying, and me, I'm saying no. I feel like he won't fight now because he's with Holly. And I don't think he wants to look bad. I don't think he want to put himself out there to what he would think be looking bad if he lost against Deshae. So now he got this big movie star, Holly Bailey, and she's, on the top A-list right now. I don't think he want to, make himself look bad in that way. So for that being said, I don't know. I don't think DDG will fight him. If DDG do, that will be a shock to me. And guys, I will be back on here on this channel to talk about the fight. Let me tell you. But I just want to say, to me, that was Deshae calling out DDG for a boxing match. When he said that he would piece DDG, to me, he's calling out DDG for another boxing match. Will I want them to fight or have a boxing match? No, I don't want them to, because they seem to be close. The DDG and Deshae family seems to, this DDG and Deshae, it seems to be close. And then, but did you see when they was talking about TT in Brooklyn? fighting in the thing, and it seemed like Brooklyn was about to say TT wouldn't win or whatever, but Deshae was like, "I'll go with my sister. I'll go with my sister." So what is this thing in Atlanta now, and they're challenging DDG and his sister to fight? What kind of crap? But anyway, I'm shocked. But anyway, guys, that's what's going on in the YouTube world. Another thing I wanted to touch base on is Queen Naija. Queen Naija has been in the celebrity news, in the vlogs, and everything else, because apparently her ex Chris Sells, her son's father, somebody told him that Queen Naija's now boyfriend Clarence has been sleeping around and had, an affair or whatever, or cheated on her with some girl doing some party or whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, the way it was said and everything, I don't see a woman wanting to show off their man and love on their man after it's been all in the publicity that your man has been out here doing things with other women. Like, who want to bring their man on camera and be lovey-dovey with them on the island somewhere after finding out that their man has been cheating? I don't know no woman that would do that, but they seem mighty comfortable. And when everybody was saying now she's off on a vacation or on an island without Clarence after this speculation, and they might be broken up and this and that, and people was just going at it in the blogs, something told me, I was like, that man probably right there with her. Come to find out, yes, right here in this video, she said the man was right there with her in the room when she was taking pictures by herself in the same mirror. He was right there with her. Then they clowned it all when they did a video. When the video came on, she showed the video on her channel where somebody was knocking at her door on the island. And sure enough, it was Clarence. And then they're laughing about it. Then they get on there and laughing and joking about it. So, guys, this brings it to this. Was this a music release stunt? Was this a music release publicity stunt? I mean, could have been, because I've heard some people doing that. I've heard some artists doing publicity stunts, like breaking up and stuff like that, right before or after their music drop. And so, yes, her music had recently dropped. What was the name of it? Something of affirmations. Guys, I'll put it up here on the screen. I don't forgot about it. Something affirmations. What is it? I can't bring it up right now because I'm on the phone. But some affirmations. So anyway, I'll put it up here. But anyway, as you can see here, she did drop the song. And I don't know if this happened like a couple of days before or after she dropped the song, that the news came out that Clarence had cheated on her and things like that. But while all of this gossip and stuff was going on and everything, and people was talking and everything, while all this gossip was happening, of course, she was promoting her new music. I mean, I was like, and when they was doing all this gossiping and while she was taking these single pictures, saying little things that people thought it was, she was replying to what Clarence did, she would put her little music in there, in the little sayings on Instagram. So I was like, oh, it looked like she just promoting her music to me. Guys, I don't know. You tell me if you think that this was just a publicity stunt. But anyway, guys, that's my commentary for today. My battery is getting low. If my video is looking a little dark, that's why my battery getting low. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. And I'll see you soon. Done.